Merry Christmas, everybody. It's Elizabeth Stone. Welcome to an invitation. Today, I am inviting you to make holiday trifles with me. This is a quick and easy dessert that you can use all through the holidays. It's going to be fun. This is my tiramisu trifle. It's very easy. So these are purchased ladyfingers. You can get them at the grocery store. Sometimes they're soft, sometimes they're hard, but I like to use a crispy ladyfinger because we're gonna soak them. So let me show you how we're gonna do that. In this case, I don't soak it in the bowl, in the main bowl. I'm gonna make it in this bowl. So this is just brewed coffee, and we make it a little bit stronger than regular coffee. And I'm just gonna pour it over these. You don't wanna leave them in there too long because they are gonna start to get soft. And a little amaretto, which is the tradition for tiramisu. So now I'm gonna take these, and they're soaking a little bit, and I'm gonna start to layer them around the side. And I forgot, one of the things that I start with is I put a big dollop of whipped cream in the bottom so that it helps those ladyfingers stand up around the edge. So we'll do that first, like that, and then we'll start with our ladyfingers, and I'm just gonna go all the way around the edge, and you can see some of these are already starting to break apart, which is not what I wanted them to do, but we'll just use the ones that aren't broken, and then we'll come back and put some new ones in. So it's probably just better if you just push them in there and get some of that liquid on them, and then put them right in so they're not falling apart on you. Because eventually they're gonna soak up all the flavors in this, and they will be nice and soft when you serve it. If it's not perfect, you just keep on going until you put something else in its place, and it's just fine. Okay, there we go. And now we've done that. So we're almost done, and we can just put that on that side. But one of the things I am gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of liquid and just pour it around the edge just to give a little more of that coffee in the bottom, and that'll soak into that whipped cream. And you can see it floating on the bottom there. Doesn't that look good? And then, maybe a little more amaretto. What do you think? Just a little bit, a little on the whipped cream. Okay, so now we're gonna finish building this, and we've got the whipped cream in, and now I'm gonna do a lot of berries. So I've got strawberries that I'm gonna layer in here on top of this whipped cream. And I have some raspberries. I'm making sure you can see that. And then we're gonna put raspberries right on top of that. Oh my goodness, doesn't that look good? All right, and then I like to do some chocolate shavings right here on top of those berries. So I'm just gonna do quite a bit of chocolate shavings. This is just chocolate that's been shaved, and you can use chocolate chips. You can put them in the Cuisinart and grind them up if you'd like. If you wanna shave it, you can just get a chocolate bar and use a cheese grater and just go through the cheese grater, and it does really nice job at shaving the chocolate. All right, so now I'm gonna put the whipped cream on, and we're gonna go ahead and do that and do a full layer. All right, so now we've got that. And now I'm gonna come back with another layer of berries. So again, the strawberries. Now, if you happen to buy strawberries that aren't sweet, put a little sugar on them. They'll be just fine, especially when you get them in here with all these other flavors. It's gonna be fabulous. All right, and then we've got some more raspberries that we're gonna put on top here. We're gonna go back with our chocolate shavings, like this. And now we're gonna do the finish. So on the top, I'm gonna do the whipped cream. And you see it's getting just to the top of the ladyfingers. Look how pretty that is. And I'm gonna fill in this hole over here that we had because I didn't have enough ladyfingers with just some more whipped cream. Nobody's gonna complain about a little extra whipped cream. And it fills it up just really nicely. And then we're gonna come back on top with some more strawberries. So I'm just gonna spread them out a little bit. And then I'm gonna put some of these beautiful raspberries right in the middle, like that. And then we're gonna finish it with our chocolate shavings all over. And that is our tiramisu trifle. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so the last one we're gonna do is a gingerbread trifle. Now, we make our own gingerbread here at Silverstone. I know you know, we're starting to market this. This is Mrs. Stone's Texas Gingerbread. You can buy it from us to make your trifle, or you can make your own gingerbread, or you can use a pound cake. That's also fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the gingerbread and we're gonna put a little rum on it. This is just a Bacardi rum. If you like Myers or Mount Gay, you can do that. I'm just gonna soak all of this a little bit so it has a little flavor. And then we're gonna go in the bottom just like we did before. We're gonna start with our cake in the bottom. Doesn't that look good? Oh my God, it smells so yummy. All right, and then with this one, I'm using a pastry cream. You can buy a vanilla pudding if you want to do it, like Jello vanilla pudding is really good. But if you want to make a pastry cream, there are a lot of recipes online. It's very simple to make, but it really makes this so yummy. So this is a vanilla pastry cream, and I'm just going to try to push it down into that cake so it'll soak into that cake. And then, as always with trifle, we're going to have a layer of whipped cream, which is what makes it the most yummy of all. And I'm gonna go around the edges, start around the edges so you get that layering through the glass bowl. And then we're gonna come through, I decided today I'm gonna use strawberries and kiwi so it has a Christmas feel to it. Now you can see that I've gotten that. All right, so now we're gonna come with the kiwi and the strawberries. So for these, I'm gonna go ahead and do them right up against the glass so you can see it, and I'm gonna put a strawberry in the middle. These are just kiwi we've sliced very thin. If you wanna know an easy way to cut kiwi and make them slice, check out one of my kitchen hack videos. It's very Christmassy. I feel like Frank Sinatra or somebody needs to be singing in the background right now or something. Okay, now, and I'm gonna take some strawberries and put them right in the middle. I'm gonna save these kiwi for the second layer. I'm just gonna put a big handful of strawberries there. Oh my goodness. All right, now we're gonna put our second layer of gingerbread in that soaked up all of that yummy rum. Okay, and I've got a little bit more here. You know, like I said, sometimes I do 3 layers and sometimes I do 2. These bowls are a little bit smaller than I expected them to be, but they're just fine. And now I'm gonna come back with some more of the pastry cream on top of the gingerbread and spread it out a little bit so it soaks in. And then we're gonna come with our second layer of whipped cream. Look at that. Now you can see how thick we've whipped this whipped cream. It's kind of an art form to do that thick, but you want to whip it in a mixer till it gets thick. But you have to be careful, because if you go too far, you will end up making butter out of your whipped cream, and then it starts to curdle a little bit. So you don't want to do that, but you just have to make it when it starts to get thick and form heavy peaks. Then you just kind of pulse it until it becomes this thicker consistency, so it really holds up when you're doing your desserts. So we have that, and then we will finish with the kiwi. And we'll go right on top. This time I'm going to lay them down around the edge. You could cut these in half if you wanted to. You could make them little chop pieces if you wanted to. There we go. We'll put these last little pieces right in the middle, like that. And then these strawberries, I'm just gonna make sort of a rim around the kiwi, and so we get a nice, beautiful red and green topping. And voila! Friends, I hope you enjoyed this today. I really enjoyed being with you to make these trifles. Remember, we're here to try to make your lives a little bit easier when you entertain and cook. Always have fun, always make it easy, but most importantly, no matter what you do, enjoy the experience. Cheers. I wish all of you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.